G'day cocktail lovers. I'm going to give you a bargain hunting tip that usually works for me after Christmas. See, the bottle shops or the liquor stores or whatever you call them where you are, they tend to have Christmas themed packaging around booze because they want people to give it as gifts. This might literally just be the box something's presented in, or it might be a Christmas themed variation of something. They don't all sell at Christmas, and so often post-Christmas they're on sale, and I tend to swoop in. I got this one. They call this a snow globe gin liqueur. It's actually got little bits of gold leaf floating in it. It had a little light on the bottom of it when I got it, but it's a very cheap plastic thing and it didn't last very long. But I think maybe, if I put my phone light under there, you can maybe see the gold. If you leave it sitting for a while, it all tends to sink to the bottom, but it's very fine leaf, so you can do that and you get the snow globe effect, which is kind of fun. This is made in the UK and they call it an orange and gingerbread liqueur. I'll be honest with you, it's not great. I don't know what I was expecting from it, but I didn't get much. But I want to find some way to use it. And I had an idea of actually just mixing it with some stronger gin and making a Martini variant that would have gold leaf. That would look really sophisticated, wouldn't it? That would make me look classy and wealthy. I'm keeping this very simple, and in fact I kept my gin in the freezer, which is a pretty good idea anyway. I was doing it in this case and keeping this liqueur in the fridge. I didn't put that in the freezer because I thought it might freeze, because I didn't want to risk stirring on ice and losing some of the gold leaf to the ice in the mixing glass. So I just had them cold and I made it really simply like this. Straight into a Martini glass, I put 2 ounces or 60 mils of dry gin, and then I added 2 ounces or 60 mils of the gin liqueur. It's that simple. Now I've got a pseudo Martini with gold leaf floating in it. Now I just want to know what it actually tastes like. Oh, okay, this is much better than the liqueur on its own. I recommend use a very good quality gin if you're doing something like this. I use my Archiro's Bone Dry, which is a rather special one. It's a very sweet variation on a Martini, particularly with how much of the liqueur I put in. But hell, I need to use up, and I wanted to get a decent amount of gold leaf in there. So that's what I've done. I'm a super sophisticated rich guy with a gold leaf Martini. So I really recommend go out and look for post-Christmas bargains. You never know what you'll find. You might end up being as sophisticated as me with a gold leaf Martini. Cheers.